Hey my friends, Brent Blaze here with ElevationGuild.com. Welcome to this in-depth, unbiased review of Kripto Future. We're going to go behind the scenes and I'm going to share with you everything you need to know to make an informed decision on whether or not you should get involved in this program. I'm going to bring to your attention some very important information that you're certainly going to need to factor into your decision making when it comes to joining this platform. And if you're discovering this channel for the first time, be sure to like this video and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop with all the due diligence and research that I do as I scan the marketplace, looking for viable, reliable and sustainable opportunities that grow your money in a safe manner. So what is Kripto Future? Essentially, it's an incentivized rewards program that pays you daily returns anywhere from 0.5% all the way up to 3% of your initial contribution, your package purchase, which we're going to show you here in a moment. It's based around a network marketing or multi-level marketing distribution model, a peer-to-peer marketing community where you get incentivized to share it with others. Again, we'll dive into the compensation plan later on as well for those of you considering sharing this with others. Here they claim this community is built on blockchain technology. However, as we're about to see, there's no transparent smart contracts that we can interrogate on the blockchain other than the krpt token, the crypto token that again we'll be taking a deep dive into here in a moment as well. We'll take a look at the type of website traffic that this site is getting and where it's coming from as well, so that we can see if there's any validity to these numbers. So according to the website, the way that they are able to deliver to you these very impressive daily returns is a combination of crypto mining in Ethereum with their mining farms in Europe supposedly, and also through crypto trading. There are some videos on their YouTube channel that give you a guided tour of their supposed offices in London. However, history tends to repeat itself, and I'll share with you some other programs very similar to this that did exactly that, and I'll tell you where they are now. Here you can see that they supposedly have offices in London, Liverpool and Dubai. I would recommend Kripto Future, if you're watching this, that you get a proofreader to go through this website. There is a lot of grammatical and spelling errors that reduce the credibility of it. I mean, if you have offices in Liverpool, at least spell the location correctly. Now, it's important that you understand that there is literally zero evidence to prove that there is any crypto trading or crypto mining taking place with Kripto Future. So it could potentially and quite likely be one of those promise to pay programs where you contribute a large amount of capital up front and they gradually drip feed it back to you over an extended period of time. And I'm going to share with you some red flags and warning signs that have already made their way to the surface that, again, history tends to repeat itself and I've seen many times in the past. Here you can see their roadmap, which, to be fair, is quite detailed with specific dates and timelines and deadlines for the rollout of the Kripto Future ecosystem. At the time of recording this video, you can see this roadmap is running from April 2021 to October 2021. The majority of what you see here is primarily focused around their cold wallet and also krpt token, their crypto token, which we're going to dive into here in a moment as well. Here we are on the Kripto Future cold wallet website. The first thing I'd like to bring to your attention is that this is not actually a cold wallet. It's somewhat of a misuse of that terminology. If you familiarize yourself with what a cold wallet is, it's normally a physical device, like a USB key almost, that's insulated from the internet. It's completely offline, that allows you to store your private keys, your seed phrases, so that you can't be hacked, you can't be attacked. This, however, is web-based, either through a browser or through an app on your phone. Their claim is that this cold wallet would be a safe haven and a secure location for you to store your cryptocurrency, and they're going to give you 2% per month if you keep your crypto there. So let's talk about Kripto Coin, their token. I've gone through their white paper, which you can download here. To be honest, it's quite generic, high-level information. No specific details are really given. It's listed currently on two crypto exchanges, Dextrade and Hotbit. Again, we'll be taking a look at that here in a moment to check out the trading volume. There is no smart contract linked on the website. This is an ERC20 based token, so it's on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, I did manage to dig out two particular listings for us. We'll take a look at them in a moment and see the allocation of the tokenomics. The token itself doesn't really have some outside world use case. It's primarily a utility token for the Kripto Future ecosystem, although a lot of these things like the ATM machines, the crypto card is coming soon. It's still to be made available. Here we can see Kripto Coin on the Nomics website, currently valued at $1,800. And here we can see the smart contract, which we'll take a look at here in a moment. I'm going to click on markets, and here you will see the two crypto exchanges that you can currently purchase this in exchange for USDT, the stable coin. Those are Hotbit and Dextrade, but something quite alarming that you may want to pay attention to is the trading volume. Just $9 in the last 24 hours on Dextrade and $752 on Hotbit. So very little back and forth trading and liquidity available. And the reason I say very low liquidity is that this is not a lot of trading volume, and yet it's able to crash the price by over 20%. Ultra volatile, because there's very little liquidity. So Kripto Future have obviously not backed the token by a whole lot of liquidity, but what they are doing is actually collecting USDT off people when they go to purchase Kripto Coin in order to purchase the packages. So a person comes to one of these two exchanges, they give Kripto Future their USDT in exchange for this token, and then they're using that token to purchase their packages. So Kripto Coin, the krpt token, appears twice on Etherscan. I was able to find it twice, so one of them is false, one of them is real. I'm going to assume that it's this one right here with over 266 holders, but 266 holders, guys, is minuscule compared to the amount of supposed users that are in Kripto Future. So there's very little movement here with the token, and something that's somewhat of a red flag and a bit of a warning that you want to pay attention to here is when you click on holders, you can see here that one wallet address is currently holding 99.96% of the tokens. If it happened to be the other one, again, the situation isn't much rosier. We're talking 79, almost 80%, over 90% for just 3 of the top wallet addresses here. That poses a big problem for a potential dump on the market. If the price does happen to go up, whoever's holding those tokens could potentially dump it, and everybody's going to be left holding pennies. Normally you would see an in-depth breakdown of the tokenomics and how the token is distributed. Here these are very worrying percentages, as I mentioned, but I'll show you an example of what it looks like to have a full disclosure of the distribution of a token. So here's an example of a token distribution where you get a very detailed breakdown of how the token is distributed. These were internal private pre-sale rounds. These are burn tokens that the smart contract is going to burn to reduce the supply, which increases the value of the token over time. Here's a public sale. We've got farming here to provide yields and staking rewards, liquidity for the listings on particular crypto exchanges, some allocated towards marketing to build awareness for the token. Here, look at this, only 8% of this token goes towards the team, and they're fully transparent about the fact that their tokens are vested for 3 years, so they can't even sell their tokens for up to 3 years unless they hit certain performance benchmarks. Then we've got decentralized autonomous organization and some bonus pools. That is the kind of thing you would expect to see, guys, with this token, but it's nowhere to be seen on the website. There's no link to the smart contract on Etherscan, and there's no mention of those tokenomics in the white paper. So let's take a look at the different tiers, the packages that you can purchase to earn those daily rewards of 0.5% to 3%. They start as low as $50. As you can see here, they gradually ascend all the way up to the maximum package for $100,000. So keep in mind, they're more than willing to take $100,000 from you without asking any questions. But when it comes time to get your money out, this is within the last week or two, they want to know name, email, country, contact number, and country area code in order for your withdrawal to be processed. In other words, they're creating frictions and delays and kind of dangling a carrot in front of you to make it more difficult to get your money out, to be honest, guys, and I've seen this as a recurring theme throughout these types of programs. You may be familiar with Mind Capital. They did the exact same thing. They started asking for KYC, know your customer, when withdrawals started to exceed the amount of new capital coming in. So that usually happens directly at the same time of when the popularity starts to go down. So here you can see the website had a peak visitors was around August, and as you can see, it has started to decline after that. So this is kind of an indication, guys, that the money is not coming from crypto mining or crypto trading. They're using new money to pay out the older members, and there's a lot of warning signs to indicate that that's exactly what's happening. Here is another red flag that is a pop-up inside the back office when you logged in, and again, I've seen this many times. They've gone all the way from initially when this launched, pretty much being able to withdraw whenever you want, to now only being able to withdraw on the first day of each month. So they've reduced the amount of outflow of capital. However, they're taking in potentially up to those packages of $100,000 on the front end. Also, here's what you normally see. You see that they pay out the people building the business more frequently. So they're paying these people on a weekly basis, the binary, through the compensation plan, because those are the people doing the marketing, the affiliates that's bringing in more capital. Again, I've seen this many times, guys, and it always ends badly. So there are 3 individuals mentioned that are behind Kripto Future. Ryan Wright and Tommy Lewis here have some quite impressive credentials on this slide, although when it comes time to actually look up these individuals, find them, this cannot be verified. Also, they have never shown their face or appeared on any corporate webinars or presentations or a recent event that occurred in Dubai, I believe in July, when they were launching the Cold Wallet. This individual, however, Jeffrey Ribero, is pretty much the face and the CEO of Kripto Future. You can go over to their official YouTube channel here. You're going to see him appear in many videos, including the guided tours around the offices that I mentioned. However, he does speak in Spanish in every single video, so unless you have some verbal fluency in Spanish, you're not really going to know what he's saying. Now, I said I was going to talk about the guided tours of the office, and some of you may be familiar with the company called Burax. You can look it up. It turns out that the CEO was a paid actor, and everybody in this supposed office sitting in front of generic price action trading screens, again, were paid actors on the day. So don't underestimate the lengths that these types of programs will go to when they're bringing in what they mentioned there, 4,000 Bitcoin. Just do a calculation of that in your mind. It's astronomical numbers. And these people just end up doing a rug pull. So whether this individual is legitimate or not, it's hard to tell, my friend. A guided tour of a potentially fabricated office is not proof of trading. Just keep that in mind. So if you were to purchase one of these packages, for example, the 300, here you can see the different payment options. We've got Bitcoin, their Kripto Coin, Litecoin, and Dogecoin, which, as you saw earlier, are all listed on the Cold Wallet website. So you can earn up to 3% daily. They don't give a fixed daily ROI. It fluctuates from 0.5% all the way up to 3% 5 days a week. Again, here you can see what you purchase them with, and you receive it over 200 business days, up to 300% at 3x return on your initial contribution. We'll briefly discuss the Kripto Future compensation plan, the rewards plan, although I'll be honest with you, I'm hoping that you don't share this with others based on what you've already seen and the recurring red flags that I've seen for over a decade of experience in this industry, seeing these types of programs come and go. But with that said, here you can see the value of the packages. They have an equivalent points value that feeds into the organizational volume of the compensation plan. You're going to get a 6% direct bonus when you refer somebody, so essentially a 6% matching bonus on the value of their package. So this is a binary compensation plan for those of you that are familiar with network marketing, which means there's 2 legs. One is a power leg, one is a weak leg, and you get paid on the weaker of the 2 legs that has the lesser volume. And you're going to get an 8% match on that pay leg on the volume of that weaker leg. You also earn up to 15% of the daily rewards that are being earned by everybody in your organization, potentially up to 10 levels deep in your organization, for a combined total percentage of that 15%. There are criteria to get paid that deep into your organization, and those are to hit these ranks right here, which are dependent on organizational sales volume, so that these points have a 1-to-1 parity to $1. So to hit the top rank Crown Ambassador, you would have a total of 10 million points in your organization, and you're going to get basically a bonus on achieving that. So I know I was a bit harsh in this review on Kripto Future, but I just want to emphasize that I really have seen these red flags recur over and over again for over a decade now, and it always ends ugly, especially for those that joined late in the game and their money simply went to pay those who joined before them. There already appears to be the recurring red flags and early warning signs of an exit scam and a rug pull. So please be safe, my friend, and my personal opinion, I suggest you don't allocate even risk capital to this. So I hope you got some value from this Kripto Future review. At the end of the day, it's your decision, but hopefully I shared with you some information from my own experience that you can factor in to your own decision making to help you protect your money, grow it in a sustainable way over the long term. Thanks a lot for watching, my friend. If you got value, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay in the loop with these reviews. And as always, if you're on the outside, be sure to get on the inside and join our community over at elevationguild.com, where you can take advantage of all the due diligence, the research that I do, sifting and sorting through the marketplace to find the winners, the transparent projects with transparent owners that have a proven track record where all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. See you on the inside, my friend. All the best for now, and see you in the next video.